Good morning, happy Saturday, and welcome back to the live feed. Today we are going to be doing a core workout. Now this is a exercise class with some stretching. It's kind of yoga inspired, but if you're interested in getting your Zen on and Oming and all these other great things, then maybe look at a video in the extensive library and do a yoga video. If you enjoy working out in your core and stretching in more of sort of a mainstream way, then we're going to have a great time. So let's go ahead and begin laying down. And we'll do a little bit of dynamic stretching, which is also mildly strengthening, just as our warm up. So go ahead and bring the knees into the chest and open the arms and take the legs to the left and then the legs to the right. And then legs to the left, legs to the right, legs to the left, legs to the right, legs to the left, legs to the right, legs to the left, legs to the right. And continue. And come back to center. And take knees to chest. You can roll around on your back a bit. And then go ahead and extend the legs out. And then bend the knees in. And repeat, extend the legs out. Bend the knees in. Extend out. And bend in. And continue. Knees to chest. And then legs to the ground and extend the legs. And point the right foot and lift. And then flex the foot and lower. Continue side to side, left side lift. Flex the foot and lower. So this is stretching the hamstring and working mobility in the calf, Achilles, and ankle by pointing the foot and then flexing as you lower. And it's strengthening the core, mainly the hip flexors, but it also works into the abdomen as well. And knees to chest when you're done with both sides. Re-extend the legs. And now we're going to do the same thing. Now, if you want to do the easy version like we just did, go ahead. Now we're going to do the same thing with more pace, lifting one leg as we lower the other. This is a scissor This really works deep into the core. We try and have the legs pass through the middle position as one lowers, the other lifts. And then settle. And take knees to chest. And roll on up. Switch to hands and knees. Roll the back. And when you roll the back, you can do it as a light warm-up, or you can lift and squeeze the abdomen more. And then roll the back, hold it, and really squeeze. Now tuck the toes, lift the knees just a little bit. Keep rounding the back and squeezing. Good, and then lower the knees and extend the legs. Extend the spine. And then we can take a little dog stretch with extended legs and walk on up until the feet meet the hands. Take a half lift. Maybe bend the knees if your hamstrings are tight. Just feel the strength in the back by having a flat back in that half lift. And then fold down. Again, half lift, but then once the back's flat, do a full lift. Arms up, arms down. Heel lifts with the arms level, kind of like a zombie position or a mummy. Good. And then release, and then do that 2 more without the sound effects, just as a fluid, continuous motion. Keep the core in. And then we're going to switch to toe touches. So arms up, touch down, keep the back pretty flat, especially when you come up, maybe bend the knees. Do 4 more. 3, 4, we're going to do a full lift. Last round, 5, and then lift, and now lift the heels with the arms up, abs in, and then arms relax. Lift the heels as you raise the arms, abs in, and then relax. 1 more, lift the heels, and then lower. Good, and then arms come up, hands down, plank position, right knee down, left arm up. Come on down. Plank position, left knee down, right arm up. Come on down. Plank position, do knee down again or legs stacked, left arm up. Really lift the hips and lift out of the bottom shoulder. Come down without rushing. That makes your core very strong. Pause in a plank. Switch sides. Come on down. Pause in the plank. And thank the plank for helping you to be strong in your arms, core, and legs. Knees down. Okay, and let's switch to having the right leg up. And we're going to do a lunge position. And then after holding that for a bit, we're going to switch to a crescent lunge position. So maybe shorten the stance, come up slowly, make sure you have your balance. You can be higher, and it's a little easier on the stretch and the strength. You can be lower to get a deeper stretch and more strength in the quad and glute. And arms up, Take your crescent. Now touch the thigh. Hold that. Lift and bring the arms up. Do that again, or touch near the heel, and then draw into the core, lift, arms up. Do any of the two previous movements, or arms swing fully back, and lift, draw into the core, arms up. And hands down. Plank position. And knees down. Switch to having the left foot up into a lunge. Just like I talk about regularly in class, knee above the ankle. That's true in a workout as well as a yoga class. There's a lot of overlap in truth. All right, and then we're going to lengthen the back leg and come on up. Arms up. We have our crescent lunge. It's great for balance and stretching the hip flexor of the back leg, strengthening the quad and the glute of the front leg. And then we're going to do a forward bend. Hold the knee. Come on up, and then touch near the heel. Draw into the core. Come on up, and then do a full swing or any of the previous adaptations. And that one takes a little bit more balance. Come on up. Switch to plank. And then knees down, elbows down, walk the legs way back, drop the hips, elbow plank. And then the Sphinx. And come on down. Use the core and lift. And again, bring the right foot up and lengthen the back leg, but put the heel down this time. And we're going to do a lunge, but with the back heel down. And then 3 times, touch near the heel or brace the thigh. Plank position. Side plank, you can do knee down or kickstand. Come to a push-up, use your abs, especially when lifting. Other side, and back to a push-up. Squeeze the arms in, dog stretch. And knees down. Big step up with the left foot. Runner's lunge. Lengthen the back leg and then put the heel down. Like a crescent with the heel down. Arms up, and then 3 times touch near the heel. 3, knees above the ankle or the heel. Not enough is better than too far. And back to the plank. High plank, knees down, elbow plank, legs back, hips drop. And then the Sphinx. And then come on down. Use the core and lift. And let's switch to sitting. And if you don't feel good sitting like this, then sit otherwise, like with your legs out. And we're going to do a little twist. And then we're going to do the other side. You don't have to try and go really deep. Mostly we're just giving the muscles some rest.